Yo, what's up, Looply fam? Get ready, because we're diving headfirst into the hottest music news dropping right now. We've got massive anniversaries, surprising sonic shifts, and a deep dive into albums that redefine genres. You're not gonna want to miss this. Let's go. First up, we're celebrating 50 incredible years of Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here. This album, a cornerstone of their legendary run, is getting the royal treatment with a massive 50th anniversary reissue that's packed with unreleased tracks and mixes. But is it worth the splurge? Then, we're taking a trip back to 1974 with Supertramp's Crime of the Century and Crisis. What crisis? These 50th anniversary editions are shining a spotlight on their unique blend of pop and prog, proving these albums were way ahead of their time. We'll break down why these records still hit so hard. And finally, we're exploring the often misunderstood classics in our 10 classic albums that fans had the wrong reaction to segment, featuring legendary artists like Green Day, Pink Floyd's soundtrack work, Nick Drake, and so many more. Stick around, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. 50 years ago, a quiet masterpiece was born, Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here. Released on September 12, 1975, this album stands as a testament to the band's iconic period, nestled perfectly between Dark Side of the Moon and The Wall. Despite internal struggles, Pink Floyd crafted a concept album about absence, exhaustion, and music industry fatigue, using overwhelming 70s ennui to create art. Now, for its 50th anniversary, a new wave of reissues is hitting the market. From pricey deluxe boxes with clear vinyl to more accessible CD and Blu-ray editions, all promising unreleased demos and mixes, including early versions of Welcome to the Machine, and a unique take on the title track featuring Stefan Grappelli. The band is even playfully altering their streaming artwork to black bags to commemorate the release. Fans are buzzing about the sheer volume of bonus material, with some debating the necessity of the new packages given existing collections, while others are eyeing the specific vinyl and Atmos mixes. The sheer nostalgia and the promise of uncovering new layers within a beloved classic are driving the excitement, even as the price points spark lively discussions online. Don't go anywhere, because we're about to uncover why another legendary band's groundbreaking albums might have been misunderstood at first listen. In 1974, Supertramp was at a crossroads, and the release of Crime of the Century became their unexpected breakthrough. This album, a stunning fusion of pop sensibilities and progressive rock ambition, captured themes of rebellion, insecurity, and frustration with the world. Co-produced by Ken Scott, known for his work with David Bowie, and featuring lush orchestral arrangements by Richard Hewson, the album's songwriting duo Roger Hodgson and Rick Davies were in perfect sync, creating a masterpiece that still resonates today. The follow-up, Crisis? What Crisis? Though hastily assembled, offered a warmer, more relaxed vibe, showcasing hits like Easy Does It and Sister Moonshine, and proving to be a crucial stepping stone in the band's evolution. Fans and critics alike are celebrating these 50th anniversary vinyl remasters, recognizing the enduring artistry and the unique sound that placed Supertramp alongside bands like Pink Floyd and 10cc. The evocative artwork by Paul Wakefield further enhances the nostalgic appeal, reminding listeners of the potent emotional impact these albums continue to have. Stay tuned, because we're about to dive into an album that, despite its critical acclaim, fans initially got wrong. On September 12, 1975, Pink Floyd gifted the world their 9th studio album, Wish You Were Here. This monumental release, featuring the epic 9-part Shine on You Crazy Diamond as a tribute to the band's former member Syd Barrett, became an instant classic. The title track itself has cemented its place in rock history, often appearing on lists of the greatest songs ever written, alongside other iconic tracks like Have a Cigar and Welcome to the Machine. Wish You Were Here was a commercial juggernaut, soaring to #1 in both the US and the UK, and becoming Pink Floyd's fastest-selling album to date, eventually selling over 20 million copies worldwide. Its profound themes and innovative sound solidified its status as a masterpiece in their discography. But what about albums that were ahead of their time? We're about to explore some classics that fans didn't quite appreciate initially. Sometimes, artists swing for the fences, creating masterpieces that fans aren't quite ready for. Our journey through misunderstood albums takes us to Green Day's Warning, an album that, despite being overshadowed by Dookie and American Idiot, laid the groundwork for their future sonic evolution with its acoustic textures and folk influences. We also revisit Pink Floyd's soundtrack for More and Obscured by Clouds, often overlooked gems that stand shoulder to shoulder with their mainline output. Then there's the poignant brilliance of Nick Drake's Pink Moon, a deeply personal and beautiful work that gained posthumous recognition. We'll also touch on the Byrds' Sweetheart of the Rodeo, which pioneered country rock, Rem's early work that hinted at future stardom, Fleetwood Mac's ambitious Tusk, Oasis's introspective Standing on the Shoulder of Giants, Metallica's polarizing Load era, The Velvet Underground's raw White Light White Heat, and Paul McCartney's experimental McCartney II. These albums, initially met with mixed reactions or outright criticism, are now celebrated for their forward-thinking ideas and artistic bravery, proving that sometimes being right too early is the ultimate win. The discussion highlights how public perception can evolve, eventually recognizing the genius that was once dismissed. And that brings us to the end of our deep dive, but don't go anywhere yet. Wow, what a ride through music history. We celebrated 50 years of Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here, dove into Supertramp's groundbreaking Crime of the Century and Crisis. What crisis? And explored classic albums fans initially got wrong, from Green Day to the Velvet Underground. If you loved this deep dive, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Looply for more incredible music content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. And hey, let us know in the comments which of these stories blew your mind the most. Don't forget to follow us on all social platforms for exclusive behind-the-scenes content. We'll see you in the next one.